Right, now these are the tools. You've got a hammer, you've got a decent set of pliers, you've got a nice long punch, and you've also got a 4mm hex or Allen key, as you might call it. And those are the only two lots of tools you need, apart from perhaps a nice decent pair of gloves to keep your hands from getting all greasy. Right, so now we'll start. Okay, right, so now look for the hex nut, which is, or is a bolt, which is located in the side. There's only one bolt, so what we'll do is we'll start to undo it. You'll probably find that some of these are going to be a bit tight, but don't worry about it. It's quite a long bolt, and it has to be fully removed. There you go, one bolt. Put that to one side. So now what we need is we need hammer and punch. Now when that's going through, you need to put it at a slight angle, because if you don't, it'll go through the other side. See? And you don't want it to go through the other side. You want it to one side, because there, just there, is a wedge. It's kind of chamfered wedge. So the more it's pulled together, the tighter it gets. And we want to release it. So we go to one side, and we'll tap it, and you should hear an empty metallic sound when that side's released. Right, now that's released, because I could hear the difference in the sound. Now we've got to turn the bike round. Okay, right, now you can see the wedge. The wedge is here, and it's quite loose, but you don't want to fully remove it. Now we need to put this on the other side and do the same. It's quite a solid sound until it cracks. Now you can see this side. You can see that where I'm pointing, that's one side of the wedge, and this side is the other side of the wedge. Now we've got a loose bracket. So we'll go back round the other side. Right, now you can see how loose this chain is. And that's what we want to remedy. We want to tighten this chain up. So if we put this through the hole and then use that to lever it round, you get the hang of it. There, you can see it moving now, and now the chain is really quite nice and tight. So you don't want an awful lot of loose there. That's just about the right kind of tension. So then what we'll do is we'll get hold of the bolt, put it back all the way through, hold the other side of the wedge or the chamfered collar until you find that that's going to bite back into the other side. And then once that's tightened up, and don't forget, try and tighten it up as hard as you can there, then you've actually got yourself a repaired bottom bracket.